What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back here in the garage and we're going to be doing some woodwork. If you guys saw the last video, I mentioned that we're going to be trying to build a workbench. I watched a bunch of videos. I got the tools to do it. Why not? We're going to build a workbench to kind of set up the back section of my engine building room to do some t-shirt printing. I got my heat press a couple of days ago and it's just been taking up room in the living room, and I kind of want to start setting it all up over here so I can get my hands wet on how to press DTF prints on t-shirts. I will tell you guys right now though, I'm probably not going to print t-shirt in this video, and I am almost certain that I'm ready to try it out. And I'm probably gonna film a little bit of that for you guys as well too. Printing my own t-shirts, seeing how it comes out, if I need to make changes. But the important thing is just, we're gonna dive into it when we're all set up. So what we need to do right now is we need to kind of measure out the space that we have and kind of figure out how big I want this workbench to be. And if I want to build it to accommodate the printer later, if I wanna buy it, along with the oven, because all I have is the heat press right now. We got to measure everything out, and then me and my buddy Eric, we're going to head to Home Depot to go pick up some wood material, some screws possibly, because I don't know how much I have left, and we're going to start cutting and grinding. Well, we don't grind wood, but we're going to be doing some measuring and cutting and trying to build this workbench. So all we're doing in today's video, guys, is trying to build a workbench and set up our heat press for some t-shirt printing. Let's get to it. Alrighty, got my measuring tape. This whole entire section right here is where we're going to be building our workbench. These tires are just temporary sitting here. These set of slicks right here are for my blue all-wheel drive car. These don't have wheels on it, and these tires are actually for my TEs. I've talked about it before. This engine has to move out. This engine is probably going to come over here because I'm going to need it for some other things. And I need to measure, like, how long do I actually want the table. I think the wood is like 2x4 8 feet. I'm not sure if they're 8 feet, but I think they're 8 feet. If it cuts time down, not having to cut the 8 feet down to a smaller piece and then wasting that little piece, I might just end up doing a full 8 feet. But let's see how far 8 feet is, because I don't want to have to, like, you know, come out too far all the way over here. So let's go ahead and just kind of swing it over here. Where is 8 feet? Holy crap. Okay, so this is 8 feet, almost close to the wall. I might have to do 7, to be honest. So let me see. Hey, hold this for me real quick. Okay, so this is 9 feet. 8 would be right here. And the idea that I have in my head is that once the table is set up, I do want to put a rack right here for like stacking t-shirts. But 8 feet is here, and I'm not liking that it goes all the way almost to the shelving. Ideally, I want it to kind of like be where this shelf is at. So that lands at about 2 feet. So that means from right here, 2 feet, and I want it to be 8. So you're at 9, and then 10. That'll be way too freaking. The table will be way too far out. So if I do 7 feet, let's say 2, and then 7 feet will be right here. That'll give me a gap. I might have to just make the table a little shorter than 8 feet, to be honest with you guys. We're building a workbench, so it's going to be a long bench, legs. Then we're going to have the support on the bottom as well too, something like that. And then we got these cross legs, right? So this, and that. 8, 8, 8, 8. This is 2. This is 2, 2, 2. Ooh, might have to get more than that because I didn't account the legs. The legs, I don't want the table to be too tall, so I'm probably gonna guess about 3 feet. So legs are 3 feet. Okay, so let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4 8s. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's one more 8. 3, 6, 9, 12. That's another 8, and
4 feet. So 4, 5, 6. I'm probably gonna buy 6, 7. I'm gonna play it safe and get 8 2x4s, and then this just comes in an 8x4. So we'll just buy one of that sheet, whatever is cheaper at Home Depot. When it comes to wood, I don't really know what I'm looking at, but this one here, 2x4, 96 inches, premium white wood, $355. And then over here, 2x4, 8 feet premium for $348. And then this one is 2x4, 92 and a quarter. Like, why'd they short it a little bit? I guess we're just gonna pick something out. Look at this one. That one's 80. This one's shorter. This one's the bottom. This is 2x3. So figure something out. I'm an indecisive person, bro. I don't know which freaking top board I want. I might end up going with this one just because it's 55 bucks. It's smooth and it's 4x8. Cut it in half. That'd be my 2 feet for top and bottom of the workbench. These guys are a little thicker as well too, and they're heavy as hell. I mean, it's 43 bucks with a nice smooth top, but I feel like this material would, like, you know, break over time or something. But I don't need something that thick. Like, this one is nice, but where's the price on it? 80 bucks. This one's really nice. It's not as thick as the other guy, right? But I'm thinking if I put the cross braces, obviously it doesn't matter how thick the top is, but if I don't put the cross in between the tables, a thick one won't bend as easy as it would if I did a thinner board. So I might end up going with that one. Alright guys, so we're back at the house. I spent $103 for the 4x8 wood for the top and 8 8-foot 2x4s. $103.45. It's kind of hard to see with the GoPro, but kind of within the budget. I was thinking about 100 bucks, somewhere around there with tax. 103, not shabby. So what I'm gonna do right now is we're gonna be building the workbench right there on the driveway, and right now I'm just gonna move everything out of the way. So that means all the intercooler piping, all the tires, wheels, the transmission, and the Type R engine. So I think, I'm not sure, I think I might go with 6 feet, because right here when we were loading this thing up, 8 feet looks freaking long. If you guys look at it, it's like literally the length of a damn CRX. I mean, not really, but it is pretty long. So I might end up doing 6 feet, maybe 7, I'm not sure, but let's go ahead and just move all this stuff out of the way. We'll figure it out. So I'm about to move my wheels out of the way, right? And I didn't even notice this until one of you guys said it in the video where my homie was mounting the slicks onto my slipstreams. And I guess when I got these tires, the lettering were painted in, and it says Race Me instead of Race Masters. I never even noticed that until one of you guys said it. I thought it was pretty funny, but you know, hopefully one day when we start cracking some power, man, we're gonna be using these slicks to go really, really fast. From the carbon, 7 feet is here, 8, and then if I put the rack right here, that's going to be too far that way. Yeah, then I would narrow the space, the walkway.
It's hella tight.
Yeah, but if I bring it in 7 feet, 8 feet would still give me the normal space that I had before. Because if I did 8, and then the rack is like, what, 1.5 feet? Dude, that's going to be like where your foot's at. Oh bueno. Inch and a half. Oh, and then it's another 1.5 inches, because remember the legs were on the outside, and then it's still another 1.5 inches because the legs are going to attach right here on the outside, and then still another 1.5 inches. So that means minus another 3 inch, and then that'll be 6 total, minus from 24. That's going to be the centerpiece. Another 1.5 inches going in times 2 is also 3. So 21 minus 3 is what, 18? So that becomes 18 inches for the crossbar. So this guy is 18 inches, 7 feet. Let me double check this like 10 more times before we start cutting shit. I don't know how to do wood stuff. Alright guys, I want to give you all a quick little update on our workbench right here. This is like the first real wood project that I've ever done with him, and I feel like a professional, even though my measuring is kind of off just a little bit. So this is the workbench frame, and if you guys look, pretty stabilized, and it's pretty stabilized because I did undercut this one for some reason, like 1/2 inch, and I had to take it off to move it to level it out. And then the bottom framing, because I decided I want to put a shelf on the bottom as well. This gap right here is like over 2 feet, and that is actually plenty to put my slicks underneath the table. I should be able to stack, I don't know, maybe 2 stack of 2 tires, and then I could probably stand 2 up in the end over there, but we'll figure it out once we get this thing into the garage. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to lay the boards down, and because these are cut down to 7 feet, we're gonna have to cut those 2 boards down to 7 feet as well. The top one don't need any other modification other than the 7-foot cut. The bottom one, we need to cut the corners out right here, so that way we can slip them right in. And we did this kind of differently because I was watching the video on YouTube on how the guy was building his bench, and I wanted 2 feet, right? So that board right there is 4x8, cut in half, it's 8x2. And I originally, this is why I was saying a minute ago that I had to like triple, quadruple measure and also pre-plan and draw the idea out, because that wood board is only 2x8. I originally planned to make from this end to this end 2 feet across, and then if I added the leg on the outside, it'll be another 1.5 inches sticking out past the 2 foot. So let me show you guys what it would have been if I continue on with my original first plan, right? Making this 2 foot across, and then I would have to add this on the outside. It would look like this. That looks pretty ugly, right? Having these little legs on the outside. So we ended up narrowing this in more. So this is 18 plus 1.5, 21, and then 21 plus 3 inch, because this is also 1.5. That made it 24. 24 is 2 feet. So glad we caught that, because I would have made a mistake and I probably would have chopped this up for firewood. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and just get this all measured up, chop it out, put the bottom one on first, and then we'll put the top on, screw it all in, and carry it inside.
we still need to set up the heat press too. Boy, not too shabby, man, you know what I mean? Ah, fucking nail. Oh, it is a fucking nail. So obviously I had a little space back here. Pull it. Push it. Push back this way. A little more. I'll readjust it. Dude, Alex. What am I doing, bro? What the hell's going on?
Kind of like a service tool cart.
Yeah, how, if we both do this, how the hell both of us gonna fit right here, bro?
Got more, hella more shit. That's what I'm saying. It's a pretty tight spot.
No, I mean like when all this is out of the way, it's spacious. It's just, you know, we're not like, you know, like say if it was me and you, it wouldn't be like both of us trying to run everything. It's stationary. Like I can do prints, whatever, move it on. Boom, boom, boom. Keep production rolling. So, like I said, printer, what would have been the oven, fucking alien heavens. What would have been the oven, and then this would kind of be like the heat press, right? So now it's because there is no printer. And, you know, I can reorganize it when we progress. But for right now, I probably would do like, I would have some kind of like paper portfolio or some shit right here for like the prints. So I have the press kind of off, like not in the end, but like somewhere here. So I can just do t-shirt, press, design, press, peel, trash, and then this would just be the folding table because there's nothing else here. I don't have a printer or an oven as of right now. So for right now, this would just be the press part and then fold t-shirt, whatever. So I guess the last thing now, guys, is to go get the heat press in the living room. All right, guys, so we have our heat press machine right here. I got this a couple of days ago, and this is the HPN Black Series 16 by 20. It was a pretty penny, but I was really indecisive about if I'm gonna do this long terms. I want a machine that's high quality and a machine that's gonna perform really well throughout the year. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox it right now, guys, and set it up on the workbench. We're not gonna do a test run on it tonight, probably tomorrow in a different video, but I'm excited, man, because this is the first step to printing my own t-shirts. What is it? Cut away from yourself?
Not towards yourself.
Not towards yourself. This is a big box, so be careful. The Black Series owner's manual. You ready to help me pick this up? Or you do like 80% of the work? I mean, it didn't feel too heavy, but it looks heavy.
Should probably put these boxes on the ground.
Well, it's gonna go to the end over there, so.
Yeah, I'm not trying to carry it.
We're not gonna carry. You're just gonna carry.
Oh! Well, why were you complaining? It's just something heavy. That's a bitch right now. Oh, I lied. It is heavy.
Don't drop my shit, fool.
I'm gonna drop it on that window right there.
Man, That box was ginormous for that little 16 by 20 machine, but it looks freaking good, dude. That looks freaking good. All right, let's show you guys this a little bit. I'm probably gonna have to end up getting another lamp over here. I got two hoods. I got the Slimeball SIR hood, C-Trends, and I have a Carbon ZC hood upside down. I'm not sure if I'm able to put another lamp over here, but definitely want to brighten up this section just a little bit more. But right here, guys, the Heat Press Nation HPN 16 by 20 heat press, the black series. I also wanted this machine too because it's black and blue. If you guys don't know, that's like my favorite colors. But man, we kind of built this table like almost perfect for it. It doesn't overhang over there because we still need access in the back, and doesn't really hang too much right here off the table, but the stand is on the table, so that's freaking awesome. And let's go ahead and show you guys this real quick. This is all new to me, guys. This is all new to me. I'm probably gonna keep the bag on here until I'm ready to use it, but you guys can see a bunch of zip ties just holding everything into place. This is the auto open machine, so when it's done with the press, it's going to click open, so it's not sitting on it while the heat's like cooling off and, you know, overburn the DTF or the t-shirt. So as soon as it's done heating up and pressing, it's gonna release itself, and that'll let me know in case I get like super busy. I hear the click, I turn around, it's opened up. And dude, look at this HPN Black Series 16 by 20, and can't wait to put this thing to use. Can't wait for it, man. It's freaking awesome, dude. I don't know how to open this thing up. I don't know if it's like already strapped down or whatever, but let's try to get this thing open up a little bit.
Zip tied on.
Is it zip tied on? I mean, the handle is all zip tied. Man, I already know what it is. I know it's not that heavy. I don't know if it just comes right up. Oh yeah, it does. Oh, it's shock activated. You can hear the shock. Okay, that's freaking awesome. That's freaking awesome. So we're definitely going to go through the manual and everything tomorrow to kind of get this all kind of set up and everything. All right, I'm excited to use this, guys. This is that very first step to printing our own t-shirt. I know I've said this a couple of times now, and making it into a reality, man. Like the homie said, manifest it and then plan it out and execute it. Never thought I'd have a heat press to do our own t-shirts, but here we are. Here we are. All right, guys, so we're gonna wrap it up for this video right here. It is getting super dark and it is getting a little late right now. It's almost 10 o'clock, and all I wanted to do today in this video with me and my buddy is to build a workbench for our heat press right there. We just shown you guys our HPN Black Series 16 by 20 heat press, and I can't wait to freaking use it. You guys probably saw a couple of boxes came out before the heat press, and man, this was a hard decision to make and a big purchase for coming 2026. I want to show you guys what it is, just the outside of the box, because I don't need to open it right now, but if you know, you know. Oh, it's happening, boys. It is happening. Me and my buddy, we ain't never built anything out of wood before, and all we did was just look on YouTube a little bit. We had the tools, and the only way we can learn is to go and just do it. So we tried it, we attempted it, and we successfully built a workbench. So just put your mind into it, guys. Anything is possible in this world. As long as you have the will, there will be a way. But we're gonna wrap it up for this video right here. I hope you guys find this video at least enjoyable in a sense. I know it's not car related stuff, but it is my new venture. If you guys enjoyed this one, be sure to leave a thumbs up. And if you guys want to stick around to watch me attempt to print my own t-shirt for the first time tomorrow, next video for you guys, be sure to hit the subscribe button. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.